Hey guys, so a little bit different kind of video today. I'm feeling a lot better. If you watched the last two videos, you would know that I was pretty sick. Good to go though, well, for the most part. So, I was gonna originally do a video, like this, like describing breakthroughs. Um, Pretty much like you're stuck at you're stuck at something, and it doesn't seem like you're getting any better, and all of a sudden you kind of like see a video online or like something clicks and you do it and it just brings you to a next level. So I was gonna do a video on that, but it all kept going back to one specific thing. At least in my opinion, I can't speak for anybody else, but this is pretty much gonna be a video talking about picks. Now, already, I am a bass player. I use a pick. Fuck you if you hate it. I don't care. Like I said, I have a fucking broken finger that I can't really bend, and playing faster stuff with my fingers is just probably not going to happen. So I use a pick. I'll use fingers when I need to, but that's not what this video is for. This could be for guitar players. I guess mostly for bass players who are using picks. So I've been through a ton of picks, and I found that that is the number one breakthrough for me. So I'll go ahead and start. I actually have almost all the picks I've ever used. So number one, when I first started playing 9 years ago, actually 9 years ago on the 19th of this month, it will be 9 years. I started with these Fender heavy picks. They're the big fucking triangle ones, and this one's pretty worn out. It was never really that dull, but I've had this. This also, the writing was gold. I've had this pick for literally 9 years, so don't use them anymore though. But it had good thickness, and it was just one of the things where I was told that these are bass picks, so I used them. I started using them, so they were okay to use. When you hold them, I hold them. I pick like this. Some people hold them weird. I can't do that. I hold them like that, and when I play, whatever. I've never broken a string while playing. I've broken a string while retuning, but never while playing. I have broken 3 of these picks while playing. I'm talking about playing and all of a sudden in half. So or just like cracked in half. So realized that can't happen no more. So that's bad. So I eventually migrated to these picks. They're a little thicker. They don't have a really I don't know the brand name. I don't believe it has any actually. But this is what I moved on to. A little thicker, a little pointier, I guess. So you were able, because I was always an aggressive player, so going from string to string, it was a little easier. So I went on to this. The only picks I've ever broken were those white Fender ones. Excuse me. So moved on to these, and I saw the next pick. I played with these for a while, and then again stuck on these triangle ones. Didn't even think about using anything else because I was like, oh, you're not supposed to. You're a bass player, whatever. So I don't remember the year. I have the ticket stub up there. I don't remember the year though, but I saw Shadows Fall play at the Crazy Donkey on Long Island, New York, and I met their bass player, and he gave me his pick, which is the Shadows Fall pick. So this pick, it's smaller, a little bit sharper. So, and he used it, and I was like, it's got to be good, right? I mean, he's using it. They're a touring band. They're very well known. Shadows Fall is pretty well known. So I started using this pick, and I didn't use this for too long because I didn't want to break it, and I didn't want it to get worn out, just because it's kind of cool, man. I met him, and he gave me this pick afterwards. So I thought that was pretty cool. So eventually, I decided to make the leap. This was breakthrough number 1, by the way. I made the leap to the Dunlop Ultex, the Sharps, and they're just a normal, like basically a regular guitar pick. I got the 1 millimeter thickness though, and it's got a little bit of a bend to it, but not really enough to make a difference. So I personally prefer the like thicker picks. So moved on to this. Loads of opportunities opened up. Just the way holding it, you don't have to hold it with like your entire hand or your whole thumb now. You just have to hold it with the top part. So it was thinner, or I'm sorry, it came to a point easier. Just fantastic, and so much easier to play. And it literally brought me to the next level of playing because I was able to play stuff so much easier. It's just amazing. So I've been using these I used these for a very long time, like until probably maybe a year ago. I used these picks, and they've always been good for me. So then, talking to a couple friends, everybody's telling me use the Dunlop Jazz 3 picks. And if you don't know what that is this thing. This is probably, for metal players, one of the most this is the pick that pretty much everybody uses. I used this pick, another breakthrough, completely unbelievable. Couldn't believe that all I needed was a change of picks again, and I played with this up until very recently, and the reason why I had to stop was look how small this freaking thing is. Compare it to that Dunlop. Well, they're both on, but the Ultex. I mean, it's super duper tiny. I mean, you probably can't see it very well on the camera. Hopefully you can, but I mean, it's really tiny. And for a bass player, when I hold it, that's all I got. Bass strings are pretty thick, so trying to play and you find yourself smacking your finger on the string a lot. Never good when you're trying to pick something, and hitting a whole bunch of unnecessary notes, mutant strings and mutant notes when you're supposed to hit them. Doesn't work very well. So I've been going back and forth between this and the Ultex Sharps, and then recently I came across the Big Stubbies, which are these picks. Normally they're about the size of that. They're about the size of the Jazz 3s. This one, a little thicker, and by a little thicker I mean it's very thick. Like the whole pick is just very thick. It's got the indents for pretty good grip, which is another thing. I find myself trying to play, and all of a sudden pick is like this, and I'm like, oh god. So then in the middle of the songs trying to do it. So this helped it out pretty well, but there was no bend at all, and it was weird playing with it. So I was like, oh man, I don't know. Then I came across, I was always saying man, those Jazz 3s are so much better if only they made them bigger. Well, it turns out that they do. And on to the last and final pick, which I recently got. Here are the Dunlop Jazz 3 Extra Large series. So if you want to get a comparison to the size, let me try to get it. I mean, you can tell the difference in the sizes already. This is the normal pick just about. It's probably the same size. It is a tiny bit, just a tiny bit smaller than the Ultex, which is okay. But these are absolutely the best picks I've ever used. Again, very recently, I've been playing for 9 years. I'm not going to go ahead and say that I'm a fucking amazing bass player, but I know what I can play, and this one pick unlocked 100 other things. So it may not seem like it works, and it'd be like, oh, that's stupid, changing picks. Try it. Try a pick. Try a different one. Just go to the store. They're not expensive. Go up there, grab 2 bags of picks, and give it a shot. You really never know, and that could be the reason why you haven't been able to play that part as well if you wanted to. So, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it helped a little bit, and post in the comments. Let me know if it helped you out, or if you had any other breakthrough stories, because always trying to get better, and it's not always about practice. Sometimes you do got to change a little bit of stuff. So again, thanks for watching.